Welcome to Latta High School. My name is Greg Peary. Glad you joined us here as the Lindsay Leopardettes get set to take. We get this on the way. We're going to have, we hope, 3 games on tap tonight. We'll apologize in advance. The internet service in here, cell service, is almost non-existent. So it's been a struggle for us. We're not sure what the stream quality looks like, how this is going to play out. We're going to do it or give it our best. Give it the old call. Latta boys play immediately following this game. We're also going to bring you that one. And then we'll bring you the nightcap. The Lindsay Leopards and the Tishomingo Indians will battle for a chance to move to the finals, and that game will be coming up immediately after, or we'll have a game in between before we do that game at the late night game for that one. So, again, let's bring in Glenn Shoemake, my color commentator and statistician and not helper of setter-upper of equipment. But Blister is his nickname. So,
all those chords, and I just try to stay out of the way. Is my best contribution is to not hook something
Glenn
up.
Glenn shows up after everything's hooked up and ready to go.
Yeah,
it's like you're the star. Everybody does all the work for you. You just come in and do the performance.
I'm the oldest, I think. So
let's talk quickly about last night's game with the Leopardettes. Big win over Latta. It was a game that. It was back and forth the whole game. Leopardettes by 1 at the end of 1. They were trailed by 4 at the end of 3. Or at halftime, we're up by 1 at the end of 3, and then ended up pulling off a 3-point win. But exciting fashion is a rebound and putback from Emily Stone with a foul and an and one. Puts the
one that they never gave up, and they kept giving punches and they kept taking punches. And in the end, they were rewarded with the win. But an exciting win like that, the adrenaline kind of wears you out. But hopefully,
Warriors, of course, always good. They're 3-0 on the season. Played Crowder in their opening round game and won that game easily, 57-22. But this is a Lady Warrior team. Simon's got 14 years of experience. Had 2 state championships, one with Roth in 2010, one with Okima in 2014. He took El Reno to the state semifinals in 2019 to work with. He's got 2 seniors on the team and 1 junior. The rest are all sophomores and freshmen. So he's
inside, but they like to shoot a lot of 3. They throw man press at you. They fly. It's going to be Parrington's.
So down the stretch when we're all screaming, pull it out and run the clock, pull it out and run the clock, and Perry family was. In fact, Cameron Perry had 7 all in that third quarter. She had a 3 in the game, and that was the only other player that had a 3-pointer. Lady Warrior team, they're going to run you off that 3-point line. I think the Leopardettes are going to have to do their damage by getting around
3. It was one of the for the win last night, but has also proved that she can score down there on the left side.
It's 3-0 Lady Warrior team, and we're just. Again, Greg Peary and Glenn Shoemake here. J.D. Scruggs over on the laptop. Again, hopefully our cell service hangs in there. Let's just do this live stream and without having any problems or issues today. We'll talk about the starters now, and that'll be also a senior. At forward, number 5, Maddie McGowan. 24 is Aristide Valenciano. And the junior, Johnny Dodd. Again, the Leopardettes 2-2. 5'6", senior. Number 5'3", sophomore. Number 23 is Kelby Beller. She's a 5'6" freshman. And number 24 is Presley Johnson. She's a 5'11" freshman. So she's assisted by Cammie Beller and Amanda Timms. Lady Warriors come in 3-0 on the season.
Yeah, and the Leopardettes starting 4 guards, and then Maddie McGowan who can.
So Johnson and McGowan will step to the center. She'll work right. Hands it off over there to Taylor on his tip. Johnson saves it inbounds, though. You cannot give her any room. 3-0 Laker first, teams first.
Yeah, and there's that pressure. Cannon tried to throw it over a player, and they got their hands on it, and then she
freshman outside. Johnson misses the 3. The offside rebound for Wells. Back over to Johnson now from 10. She can't get that one to go either. Wells, another rebound, and we're going to get another foul, and I think this one's going on.
Not good, because she's our best ball handler and our point guard.
So Beller will inbound on the baseline, comes back up top. Sheffy on the handle. Russell on her now. Over to the hand off to Taylor. Taylor down the lane, comes back over the right side, 3-ball from Beller. First, we'll take a 30-second timeout, come back to Latta right after this. This is Leopardette basketball presented by the First National Bank on KBLP.
First National are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, equal housing lender.
This is Brandon Cottrell, pastor at Calvary Baptist Church. Just want to take a moment each Wednesday night. Meals begin at 5:30 and Bible study follows at 6:30. We would love to have you come be a part of our worship. We're located 410 West Chickasaw.
Leopardette basketball out of the timeout. Again, they'll face this full court press, and the Leopardettes turn it over again, and an easy layup right down the middle of the lane for Jaden Taylor, and it's an 8-0 run to start the game for the Lady Warriors. Malakote trapped her hands. The Leopardettes had what they needed. They got the trap, got the long pass.
Turnovers under control and in a hurry.
And there's a near turnover as Johnson drives in from the left corner. Shot partially blocked and then knocked out of bounds as Perry and Russell were both there. And Emily Stone's going to check in the ball game for the Leopardettes, and Maddie McGowan will get a chance to sit and take a breath. It's the rebound right to Johnson. Wells for three, and it's nothing but the net. 11-0 start for the Lady Warriors. The Leopardettes have not even made it to the offensive end of the floor yet. This again. Russell comes to get it in the backcourt. Be picked up by Sheffy as she crosses the timeline, works to the left side. Malakote's the screen from Stone, back over to Valenciano. Baseline jumper from Aristide. Over to Sheffy. Sheffy back down the lane. Great play by Cannon Russell. Forces the tie up, and she was right there when Sheffy went to make her spin move.
Yeah.
So Perry will get it into Valenciano. And again, Wells steps right in front of Malakote and blew the layup. That should have been a travel. That was a shot. She caught it herself, and it never caught the rim, I don't think. Sheffy's three doesn't fall either. Rebound tipped around. Johnson comes up with that one. Wells back over on the right wing. Skip pass all the way to Beller. Come back to Johnson. Left wing three from Presley Johnson on the way. Sheffy shoves Perry out of the way to come up with the rebound and the putback, and then Stone claims that miss. Her first, team's first. She gets it back, takes it right at Sheffy, and they're going to call the foul on Rylan Sheffy, her first, team's second. Call it on the floor, though. So pull down the baseline, left it short, got her own miss. That could have been a walk on her as well.
Yeah. Yep.
Baseball pass to the other end of the floor. Sheffy comes up with it, but Leopardettes able to recover. Coach Simon decides he wants to talk about this one. 11-0. Lady Warriors, 4:15 left. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Come back to Latta after this. This is Leopardette basketball. Oh, two shots?
Three.
Take the three. Goes to Sheffy. Back to Layla McKenzie. Number 25 has checked in for the Leopardettes, by the way. Wells drives the lane, dumps it to John, and Beller.
Taken. Much need.
Skips out, no good. Johnson's there to claim it, though. That putback doesn't go. That Emily Stone. Emily's first, team's third, but this will be an M1 opportunity in the ball game. Allen claims it. Sends it to Russell. Russell, I'll see a number off. 2.5 to go. Is it up and in?
And beyond. We're at 5.
Our score with 1:56 left to go here in the first quarter. Glenn, the
Looked real good on the offensive end.
Trapped. And they're going to end up calling a foul. Leopardettes get a break right there.
Called on Kelby Beller. That'll be her second.
Third team foul. So Leopardettes try this again. McGowan gets it, and he get everybody to just clear out. McKenzie will push it across the timeline. Goes to McGowan over into the right corner, intended for Malakote. The bullet went right past her, out of bounds, and Leopardettes down with 7 turnovers in the ball game. And they trail 20-2 with 1:40 left here in the first quarter. Sheffy will bring it up. Number 13 is Addie Lanham that's in the ball game for the Lady Warriors as well. Sheffy drives left side of the lane, and we're going to get a reach-in called on Cameron Perry before Sheffy got to the basket. Cameron's first, team's fourth. So now Johnson will bring it out under her own basket. And in the lane, and we're going to get a travel called. That is number 25 is McKenzie. Long pass to Klein, gets it back over to Perry. Perry nearly had it stripped by Sheffy. She hits the deck, and they're going to call a jump ball in. As Johnson will get a seat.
Yeah, there was a lot of contact there on that. I think Coach Cater agreed that probably should have been a foul there when she gets knocked down, and then they tie her up.
The lane, draws the contact, heads to the line. Foul called on the Leopardettes on Cameron Perry. That's her second, team's fifth. Sheffy heads to this free throw line now here in the first quarter. And Sheffy's first free throw off the mark.
Yeah, and it's been a struggle to break that press, and now you're throwing fouls on top of that. It just compounding the problem.
McGowan skies for the rebound. Has all kinds of contact there as well, and they finally do call Wells for bumping into her.
Yep.
As Kendall Wells picks up her first and the team's fourth. It's Perry, Klein, ahead to Malacote. Malacote tries to get ahead of McGowan. McGowan comes up 20-5. 15-point Lady Warrior lead as we go to false. From Sheffy, so the Leopardettes have 8.5 seconds. Chance to try to do something here before the end of the first.
Yeah, and you got the possession arrow, 2 for 1 right here.
And bounced him Klein. Klein fitting. It'll be a 20-5 ball game. The Lady Warriors on top as we get to the end of one. We'll send it back over to JD. Some words for sponsors. We're back with the second quarter after this. Leopardette basketball is.
We at the American Exchange Bank have one goal, and that is to be a great hometown community bank that offers great customer service, a friendly face, and multiple loan products to meet your short and long-term financial goals. For FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Are you caring for an aging parent or other loved one at home? It's important to know you're not alone. Hi, this is Connie Upton with Abiding Home Health. The people we serve have a variety of needs, of acute illnesses to individual. For more information, visit us online at abidinghomehealth.com. Abiding Home Health.
Up by 5 studios. McGowan versus comes back up. Won't go. And Wells will come up with that one. McKenzie right wing takes it down the baseline, 15 foot. That'll be number 1 on Maddie and 16 fingers. And the Brenda Lindert returns. Beller will bring it across with 7:20 left here in the first half. 15-point Lady Warrior lead. Johnson on the handle, drives the lane. So Perry underneath. Is full court pressure against a full court man. Now they'll come to trap. Perry tried to go back to Valenciano. 2-5 Lady Warriors. Malacote trying to get away from Beller. Johnson brings the trap. Valenciano in the middle. Gets bumped. And they'll get the foul on Brianna Lindert. That'll be her first. And that is the 15th foul now on the Lady Warriors. So no free throws yet for the Leopardettes. 22-5, Washington on top. 6:52 left here. Perry looks to cut in. Beller cuts her off. Comes back to Valenciano right side. Up top to Klein. Again,
oh,
and then
that's not
Klein.
A foul. That is not a foul. She got all ball right there.
Brecken
oh, my
Klein
goodness.
Picks up the foul. That's her first, team's 6th.
I guess
team's 7th.
I guess they'll call it a foul, but she hustled.
Well, Sheffy now 0 for 3 from the free throw line. She misses that one. Lady Warriors are now what, 0 for 4? This will be free throw number 5. And finally gets one to drop. I should have kept my mouth shut. An offensive foul as she pushes off, trying to create some space, and that's the 3rd personal on Cameron Perry. She'll get to
first minute and a half. So
Beller will bring it up and in. 25-5, 20-point lead for the Ladies. Good.
Yep.
Beller out to the left side. Sheffy's first field goal.
No, 24, Presley Johnson.
23.
Yeah.
To the blow post. Up and in for Maddie McGowan. That'll be her 28-11. Lead back to 17 for the Lady Warriors, that is. 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Beller goes out to the left wing. 3 throws as the 8th team foul. Lendert's second freshman checks in. Puts that one through. 15 here. The other way, Beller goes right side Wells, or 2, excuse me. That is 3, and immediately a timeout is called. I'm not sure why. By the First National Bank on your sports leader, KBLP Live.
We can talk about your next project.
Tonight's Fook Schools. Keep up with local information and events at cityoflindsay.com, which now offers easy online bill pay. Good luck to the
Lady Warriors. 4:38 left to go in the half. Have had some cost. The cell service inside here is just not very good, and they don't have Wi-Fi in here.
Yeah, and you got a big metal building, and that would smooth everything out. But when they
end, and it'll go out of bounds. 8 turnovers now. In for the Leopardettes, number 31. Line goes right back to Beller, left wing Warriors.
Yeah, that's their 16th 3 they have shot out of
is the 9th team foul on the Lady Warriors, but 2 free throws coming up here for the freshman Brecken Klein.
Got some brace issues.
And that one's too strong. Rebound, tipped step back 3 on the way, too strong. Rebound is again Johnson up over the back of it. I think that's exactly what Coach Cater's trying to talk to the official about. Okay, she's taller, maybe she doesn't. Well, and the personal from the charity full of times. Maddie now stays perfect at the line, 5 for 5. 31-16 Lady Warriors, 3:35 left in the half. Beller goes to the right side to Lanham. Lanham drives in, goes to Sheffy left corner. 3 ball on the way is no good. Johnson, another rebound and a putback. Coach trying to throw up over her and doesn't work. Turnover number 10 turns to a 2-point basket for Beller. First half, we're going to send it to JD. We'll take a 30-second timeout and come back after this. Leopardette basketball.
Suits your needs. We offer auto, home, farm, life, and business policies. Insurance is carrying on the tradition to satisfy.
Leopardettes, they take. Boom, there's a offense.
Again, all. Here come the Lady. Coach will get 2 here. Checks in for Lady Warriors. That's Emerson Mass. 5-18 at the other end. Side for Sheff. Back up into the lane for Johnson, and Johnson lays it up and in.
False.
1:54 left in the half. This is up the floor. Heffy. Perry picks her up. Back to Perry. Pushes to the baseline. Backs up. Going silly. Johnson's got 7 rebounds. And Emily Stone checks back in for the Leopardettes. 1:18 left to go here in the first half. Lady Warriors stay in this full court press. Russell gets side and forces the foul. Nice job for Kenan Russell just taking that one in.
That's right. Your favorite?
My favorite hits that one.
The set piece in that's soccer, yeah.
Oh, too strong with that one. Rebound is pulled down though. Cut off on the drive by out here with the lead up. Hands it to Perry. Then we're going to get a reach-in foul called as Stone came up with it, but Jaden Taylor reached in from behind. Actually called that on with you've got 3 fouls. You can't even. Beller on double figures with 10. And she may has a chance here to push the Leopardettes. Cannot come up with it. Sheffy does. Up top, they'll get it back over. Beller for 3, no, and that'll be the final shot of this first half. 40. We'll send it over to JD. We've got some words from our sponsors. We'll come back with our unofficial stats from the first half here in Latta. You are listening to the First National Bank Halftime Show and the Latta Panther Classic here on your sports leader, South Central Oklahoma, KB.
Owned and operated, we are dedicated to offering the service go designs, and we have a creative arts department and an in-house artist who can take your idea and give it our professional touch with custom art services. Contact us today.
With Oklahoma's weather being unpredictable, you need a trusted roofing construction. For a free estimate at 405-756-8.
Get your game day, or any day, off to a great start with Hot Mess Coffee at 213 South Main in Lindsay. Hot Mess Coffee Co. offers coffees, lattes, teas, and other tasty beverages.
The Aaron Springs Baptist Church is a proud supporter of the Lindsay Leopard football team and would like to invite you to join them for Sunday school at Aaron Springs Baptist Church.
756-607.
Your friends at Physical Therapy create a treatment plan in Lindsay. Good luck, Leopards.
To recognize the Lindsay High School football team, visit the Lindsay Municipal Hospital, another Leopard support, providing all of your general oil field maintenance needs, including roustabout services, swabbing, crane services, rock hauling, and dirt work. Good luck, Leopards, from Jerry Tucker Roustabout.
Brings you some of the best concerts.
Beckman and all of his staff at 301 South Main Street in Lindsay would like to wish the Lindsay High Schools are from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 8:30 to noon on Friday. Ben's office. With transports, bobtails, pump and kill trucks rated up to 10,000 PSI. Lindsay Schools and all of their student activities. S&H Tank Service 121. That's 405.
The shot day for wishes the Lindsay.
The offense shooting performance, a lot but down the floor. We only took 16 shots from years with their offensive rebounds, and their turnovers have taken 36 shots. They split right down the middle. They were 9 for 18 from 2-point range and 6 for 18 from 3-point range. They do shoot a lot of threes, but point range, and you feel like that's kind of your break even, and that's what they were. And so you want to shoot a little better than 6 for 12. Hopefully we can take care of the ball and keep.
We'll see what the Leopardettes do here in the second half. We're going to cover the Washington-Latta boys game coming up at the conclusion of this one. From the head coach of the Tishomingo Goa, and then has changed over. He's now off the inbounds. Washington, the back nets missed that adjustment. Foul go fourth.
Yep.
Line as to the game. And Presley Johnson just picked up her third. Top to McKenzie. McKenzie works to the right side, hands to Valenciano, and she traveled with it.
Yeah, I thought about it too much. She looked at the basket and then decided.
Johnson, top of the key. Back over to Johnson, drives a three from the right corner. It skips across the Gowan. Will claim it for the Leopardettes. Ball. Johnson. And that works to the left wing to by Sheffy. And the position.
We're free throws, so.
Get down to the floor. Perry on the handle. Has Wells on her on this right side. Lost it. Got it back. Sheffy pops out. Try to make that pass over to Johnson, but it's knocked out of bounds. Last touched by the Leopardettes. Back up top. Sheffy set back to Johnson between the circles. Wells stands left side. Now dribbles. Goes up top to Beller. Washington being patient here. Leopardettes have been hanging with them tough this possession. Wells back top of the key. Back over to Sheffy on the right wing. And then underneath. Malakote had the right idea. Was just about a step late getting there. And it ended up being an easy two for Lindert.
Yeah, they're running a play. If you're patient enough, you're going to get a shot.
Stone missed there. Russell goes around Wells and then off the front of the rim, no good. Again in transition, Sheffy at the other end. Perry's just going to third quarter. Perry did not have a basket. So Cameron Wolf checks back into the ball game for the Leopardettes, and McGowan will check in. Russell will check out. Valenciano comes back right side. Beller, team foul. Back to Land. Lady Warrior
doing a good job of that.
That's 62-20.
No.
Was that Stone? Well, here, Gay drives down, goes over on the right side. Thomas's first is the 16th foul, so we don't should dribbled it. 17. Under the base on the Lady Warriors. On the handle goes left side to Malakote. We've still got Stone takes for Taylor. It's up and good.
Tough shots. I promise him at the top of the key with 3-point shot.
65-35. Skip it back over to the right side for Gay. He looks to drive down. McKenzie pushes her to the baseline. Partially blocked the shot. Stone comes up with the miss. Behind by Thomas. That'll be her first. That'll be free throws for Emily Stone. Gay checks out. Freshman. Stone does everything but go down, but Maddie McGowan's right there to rebound and put it back. Up top, Massey sends it over for Wells, who sends it back to Lanham. And Lanham finally drives to the elbow, dumps it out into the corner. Wells steps back, fires a three that's short. Russell, Stone with the steal. McKenzie for three. That one rattled into the basket, goes all the way to the left corner. Lady Warriors. A fresh five on the in here. Looks like McReynolds returns. Rivera returns, but Addie Lanham with the offensive board. Her three won't drop. It's another offensive rebound by Massey. Elbow shoots an air ball, and it'll be Leopardette basketball. Brecken Klein on the handle. McReynolds with the easy basket. 65 sends it over into the left corner. Wells back up top. Lanham comes up with it. Massey McKee with McReynolds into defense here. Back up top. Nearly came up with a steal there, and then Thomas fires an air ball game. A 25 will have the basket. Actually, that was Bree. And Thomas checks back into the game, replaces the inbounds. Nice find, Rivera. Couple of shots coming up here. The foul called on number 30 ball game, and now you got to come and shoot free throw. That's hard to do. You're not warmed up. Out of bounds is Kinley Jennings. Line stops baseline, sends it across over to Bree Anderson, and Anderson got an easy one inside.
Yep. Good find from Brecken Klein.
65-42, a minute 5 to go in the ball game. Wells to Massey. Massey over to the left side to Gay. Gay back across. Wells stops. Run off the line. Comes back to Gay on the baseline. Back up top, three ball, the basketball. 45 seconds herself, and then got fouled. Massey, that'll be her first, 9th team foul. So a couple coming up here. First one on the way, and it's good. Leopardettes have shot well from the free throw line tonight. They haven't done much anything else that seemed to go their way, but that's been a 65-44. Up top, wide open for three. Is down. McReynolds down the baseline. Goes inside to Anderson. No on the shot. Rebound, Lady Warriors. Massey will bring it across the timeline. 10 seconds left. Takes it all the way in the lane. The officials trying to just let this one play out. And they'll finally back out and dribble it for a final couple of seconds. The Leopardettes and the Lady Warriors stay undefeated on the season. And the Leopardettes will drop to 2-3 now, and they'll move into the Leopardettes will move into. They don't. They don't do a 7th place game here, do they?
No, they do not.
That'll do that. Then the Leopardettes will be out of this tournament.
No.
I'm in the wrong bracket. 3rd place.
Yep.
We'll play for 3rd place.
Yeah.
I get my brain right here. That'll be at 3:00 tomorrow afternoon. And they'll play the loser of that Silo Comanche game. Silo girls, I hear, are the real deal.
Yeah.
So, we'll see if the Leopardettes end up playing them or Comanche. That'll be at 3:00 tomorrow with the Leopardettes. Find it tough sledding here today against a very good Lady Warrior team. So I'm going to have to renege on a promise that I made at the top of the broadcast that we would cover this Washington boys game. They're going to play Latta here in the boys semifinal game. And the winner of this game will play the winner of the Lindsay and the Tishomingo game that will be played later tonight. But so our apologies to the Warrior fans that we're not going to be able to bring you this game. We're going to have to try to figure out Leopardettes, and Leopardettes will play at 3:00 tomorrow. Lady Warriors are going to play in that championship game, and that will be tomorrow evening. And if I can keep all my papers straight, this will be a whole lot easier. 6 o'clock the time on that game, and again, they'll play the winner of that Silo Comanche girls game. Here.
Yeah.
And over to JD. We'll take a quick timeout. KBLP Live.
Chances are we have what you're looking for.
Need a trust roofing and construction for a free estimate.com.
Community Bank that offers great customer service. A friendly .aebank.us are now on your phone using our new
Therapy Central, 301 East Cherokee Street in Lindsay. When you're ready to take that first step towards living a pain-free life, let physical therapy come by. 301 East Cherokee. Hot Mess Coffee at 213 South Main in Hot Mess Coffee Co. and Java House Realty at 213 South Main in Lindsay.
Every Wednesday for free. The Shopper offers free Shopper Topper advertisements as well as news notes and classifieds. And everyone at the Shopper wishes the Lindsay Leopards good luck this season. Go Leopards!
Back to Latta Warriors, but they finished with 4 players in double figures, 13 apiece from Kendall Wells and Presley John Beller. 5 points from Jaden Taylor. I didn't add up their second half free throws. 2, 4, 6.
Probably right.
Yeah, who knows? Actually, that would be missing my free game. 7 points from Emily. Points from Cannon Russell. Can't read my own writing. 2 from Bree Andersiano and a free throw from Brecken. 15 turnovers in the ball game, and the Lady Warriors finished
there that fourth quarter. As they were for that, they shot 32%. They took 30 more shots than were not.
Absolutely. So again, the Leopardettes fixing to happen here between Washington and Warrior fans. We desperately wanted to bring you this Washington game, but with the struggle out between now and the scheduled 7:45 tip time, they've been running about 30 minutes behind schedule. So we may be more like 8:15 before we get that one on. But check back. We'll keep you up to date, and we'll hopefully bring you that Leopard game with a little better results. Kevin is here.
Kevin is
Jeter's even here.
Doing some major admin work right now.
But my name is Greg Peary. We're going to say goodbye right now. We'll be back after a while for the Leopard matchup with Tishomingo. Until we see you then.
You to come worship with us this Sunday. Classes begin at 9:30 and worship follows at 10:45. We have something for all ages each Wednesday.